From the 28-yard line of Auburn. Bama going left to right. Bryce gets the snap, knee high. Looks, throws the fade route, near side end zone. Got it! Caught! Touchdown, Alabama! Caught by Ja'Cory Brooks in the end zone.
And Chris Davis takes it to the back of the end zone. He'll run it out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. There goes Davis! Oh my God! Davis is going to run it all the way back! Auburn's going to win the football game! Auburn's going to win the football game!
And Alabama has come from nowhere to defeat the Auburn Tigers in multiple overtimes.
Welcome back to Titan Tigers. It's head-to-head. Again, we predicted the Final Four correctly, even though there's a few games left. We saw the Thunder beat the Nuggets in Game 7. Your Celtics fell to the Knicks. We have our Final Four. They've already played one game. The Thunder won last night. Let's predict the next two games. Knicks at 4.5 tonight. That line seems way too close. Something fishy. I'm not falling for the fishy. I'm going for the Knicks at 4.5. What about you?
I mean, Pacers will surprise anybody this year, but I'm going to have to go with the Knicks too on this. I'm just trusting you on this one. I feel like you have the game.
Madison Square Garden's going to be rocking.
I think you're right about that too. I think the crowd's going to play a huge factor into it. These players haven't had this kind of energy to play for in
a long time.
Yeah, like over a decade.
Usually, like I said, one of the few crowds, the New York Knicks crowd, is actually more, you can get more of some away team fans than the home teams. Wolves and Thunder, you saw the Thunder won last night, poured it on in the second half. Do the Wolves bounce back? It's at -7.5. I think the Wolves do bounce back.
I do. I think the Wolves bounce back and beat the Thunder.
Wow.
I think the Thunder do not make it out of this series. I think the Wolves shock everybody after getting
Wow, okay. I think they actually match up really good against the Thunder. The Thunder just have so many young legs coming in and coming out, and I really think they shot the ball really well last night. I like the Wolves at +7.5, so we're on the same level as that. So, all right, we talked about the SEC baseball tournament. Alabama, Auburn, Florida, everybody's still in. They played the opening games yesterday. Alabama beat Missouri 4-1. Oklahoma beat Kentucky 5-1. We got it up here. Florida beat South Carolina 11-3. So we have our predictions for the next thing. Early game today, Mississippi State and Texas A&M. Winner plays Auburn. I'm going to go with Mississippi State to win. I think Mississippi State has kind of found something. I think they're going to go play Auburn. Auburn's going to beat them. But that's kind of what I think with Mississippi State. Ole Miss, Florida, I got the Gators. The Gators are the hottest team in the country right now to go play Arkansas. Georgia and Oklahoma. I like Georgia. I think Georgia's been the better team all year. They have the two guys in the home run leading category, so I like Georgia. And if you'll scroll to the top, I'm going to go with Bama. I know Tennessee is defending national champion. I like Bama to upset. I think Quick from Trussell's going to throw this game. So I like Riley to beat Tennessee. Bama and Texas. Texas has been number one pretty much all year. Give me Texas. I think Bama throws all their guns out. Texas wins. Vanderbilt and Georgia. I think Georgia beats Vanderbilt. Georgia advances to the Final Four and beats Vanderbilt. Florida and Arkansas. Give me the Gators to stay hot to go to the Final Four. Auburn and LSU. Upset. Auburn beats LSU to go to the Final Four. So then you got Auburn.
Upset.
You got Auburn. You got LSU. You got Texas, and you got Georgia. Okay. Give me Texas to win to go to the SEC championship game, and I think Auburn finally gets their revenge on Florida. Auburn has lost too many close games to Florida over the years. I think they finally get it back, and I think you have a Texas versus Auburn SEC championship game, and I think Auburn, with the crowd that's going to show up to Hoover at the Met, Auburn upsets Texas, and Auburn wins the SEC championship. That's what I think, because I think the home crowd's going to play into it. All these teams have to travel a long way. Baseball in Alabama is a huge favor for Alabama and Auburn, and I think Auburn wins their first SEC championship game in probably a long time.
Tournament was 2013 was the last one.
2013.
99 was before that.
So, yes, first time in 12 years Auburn wins it in Hoover. What you got, Chance?
All right. Oh, that's not right.
Yep. Back to the bracket.
There it is. All right.
Alabama, Tennessee.
Alabama, Tennessee. Gonna go with Alabama. I just see Bama pulling this one out. Gotta stay with their role against Missouri there. Let's go down to Oklahoma, Georgia. Georgia.
Okay.
Just gonna have to go with Georgia. I don't know much about Oklahoma or Georgia's teams this year. Florida, Ole Miss. Let's go Florida. I'll ride with you on that one.
Six series in a row they've won. So
Yeah, so I mean, maybe they can't go the entire tournament, but I do think they'll make it at least there.
So I can let you know right here, and I didn't even see this, so we could probably get a prediction on it now because this game should probably be over by now. A&M won 9-0. I said Mississippi State, so I'm already wrong. So A&M will play Auburn. So that'll be the next game. Alabama and Tennessee are about to start. So if you go back to the bracket, it'll be A&M versus Auburn. I'm pretty sure you're going to pick Auburn.
Yeah, definitely going with Auburn on that one.
So Auburn LSU.
Auburn LSU. I'm going with Auburn.
All right. Florida and Arkansas.
Arkansas.
All right. I know you looked at me crazy when I picked Florida on that one. So
Well, I mean, I'm looking at you crazy from the Auburn beating Florida after that, but that was why. I'm going with Arkansas just because of the rating, honestly.
Yeah, Arkansas is a really good team.
But then we go up to Vanderbilt versus Georgia. I'm going with Georgia.
Wow. Okay.
I do see them upsetting Vanderbilt, and
Both of us are on that.
Yep. And then on the Texas versus Alabama. Texas.
Okay.
Easy. I like you said, I think Alabama throws everything they can at them. Texas easy.
So Texas
versus
Georgia.
I see Texas still taking that.
Okay.
Not a problem. So it's amazing how good Texas has been at college football, baseball.
I know. And you mentioned about Bama. Bama's in the top 25 of all three sports.
Of all three sports.
Wow. Arkansas and Auburn. It's good. That'll be a good game.
Let's see. Arkansas and Auburn. I'm going with Auburn, obviously, for the Auburn faithful. So let's go with Auburn on that. Then we've got Auburn versus Texas.
Same finals as I got.
And you said Auburn win.
Yes.
Like, should we be switching places right here? Is that why I'm wearing this and you're wearing blue? I don't know. Oh, well, gray, whatever you want to call it.
I'm colorblind.
You're colorblind, so it's blue.
Auburn.
I got to go with Texas. I just see them sticking it out. I mean, they're number one for a reason.
Yep.
I see Auburn proving that they're good enough to always keep being in the
And they will host a regional in Auburn. That'll be a big atmosphere down there.
I want Auburn to win. Let's keep it that way. I want Auburn to win, but I've got to go against the grain here.
So Texas and Auburn. We'll see how the brackets play out. Should be a fun weekend over.
All right.
Head-to-head, Tide and Tigers.